Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. On today's video we're going to be doing the Postcard Travel Journal for Capri, and I've got everything that I need in order to create this, so I thought we'd just jump straight in and waste no time to get into the crafting. So for the background on this one, we are going to use this old ledger paper from 1998. I've already cut it down to size, so we'll just go ahead and lather that with some glue, making sure to get the edges and just really get that loaded up before. Oh, I just got the meat of my skin. Oh, that hurt in the glue stick lid. So we'll just go ahead and line that up, and this will be our background piece on this one. So this ledger paper is blue, which I think draws in the colors really nicely. This one has a lot of colors on it, which I'm actually very excited to play with. But we just want to make sure that's nicely lined up. Corner to corner, preferably with no bubbles, and just really rub that in and grab our hole punch and go ahead. I like to do this so that way I can see the way the pieces I put on will actually look. And so every time I glue over them, I just repunch them to make sure I'm liking the vision so far. Okay, the next thing I want to do is, this is a piece that I got from, do I have it handy? That I got from, was it this one? I think it might have been, or actually no, it was this one. This boat tour to Capri, Amalfi and Constantino. So I just cut out one of these pictures. This was just here to act as a focal point, and for this I'm going to have it just be a tip-in. So I'm going to line it up as best as I can, like that. And then we're going to go ahead, because this is just going to be a floating piece, but we want to decorate it too. So put it roughly where I want it, and then go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's how the page is going to lie in the journal. Like that, hopefully. Yes. So to decorate this page, I've got this chipboard piece from a 49 and Market collection, and we're going to make this a little pocket. So in order to do that, I'm going to cut off these edges because it's adding too much bulk when I lie it down. It makes it a nice deep gusset, but like I said, because this is such a small journal and we are using a lot of elements on this page, we don't really want bulk. So we'll just go ahead, and these are quite thick pieces, so just run your scissors or your scalpel over those lines. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 3. And then we'll do the same here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Like that. I really like this piece because, again, it brings the reds in, but it also kind of reminds me of the side of a boat, like the texture, and how it like glistens in the, like how the highlights have been done. But we will still just give the edges a nice inking, especially because our trimming of those gussets made the edges very prominent and white, and we just want to hide that a little bit. Okay, so that makes that flat, and in terms of what we're going to glue that down with, I think we might go ahead and use some craft glue, which we want to just make it a thin line. Very, very thin on the edges here. And then the bottom. Beautiful. So the question is, where do I want to position this? Do I want center? No, I think I'm going to go a little bit off center because I've got some pieces I want to put towards the edge a little bit. Is that going to be enough room? This page that I've decided to piece together is a little bit more on the, like there's a lot of bits to it, which is exciting. Sometimes I go for the less is more. Today we're going to go full steam ahead and really capitalize on all the colors in that original postcard that my friend collected. That glue really worked nicely today. I'm happy with that. Okay, so we're going to just let that sit there before we start putting anything into the pocket. And in the meantime, I think we'll go ahead and glue this little chipboard button I have. I couldn't tell you where I got it from, but it has been in my collection for quite some time and I just love it. It's of these two little kids, probably brother and sister, holding hands, and I think it's so freaking cute. So we're just going to paste that right there. I should have inked it. Didn't ink it, but that's okay. We will go ahead though and ink this star. And I think this one is from Simple Stories. Just to grunge it up that little bit. And paste it on an angle. Yes. Okay. No, guys, I forgot to do something. I wanted to paste this here, but I wanted to use brads and piece it in. These really cute bronze brads. Actually, they're brown, but I've already gone ahead and glued it down. So, not what I wanted, but we can make it work. I'll just go ahead and glue this Collect Memories piece down and not put the brads in. So we've inked that edge. I'm not going to get upset about not putting what I wanted down. We just let the creative process happen. But that's what always happens when I turn the camera on. Like I even had my pokey tool ready to go through it and everything. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and position this in the center. Collect Memories. And we'll go ahead and put this star. These are thicker pieces, that's why I'm going ahead and using these craft glue, because we want them to stay and not move around. Oh, should we go a little bit higher? Yes. Like that. Okay, the next bit I want to decorate is, do I want to do this or this? I think we'll go ahead actually, and because this will turn over like that, I want to put this synopsis of Amalfi here. So it says, of Capri. It says, located off the Amalfi coast, Capri is one of the most romantic and charming islands in Italy. Its crystal clear waters, hidden caves, luxury villas, and fashionable boutiques make it a perfect destination for a luxury beach vacation. And I've just backed that on some red cardstock again to tie the red in and to also just make it stand out off the page that little bit more. And I'm going to paste that right here. Beautiful. That's really cute. And then I'm going to paste this just under it. So it says operating days and it's got sunny weather always. And that will tie that yellow in a little bit more. It's all about accent pieces for me and just making sure the spread is cohesive in color. I just leathered that with glue. And we'll go ahead and paste that. Not at the edge. Oh, a little bit of distance. So how will that look when I've got that there? Oh yeah, that's really cute. I like that a lot. Okay, so from there, we've got this sitting like this. And I think what I'll do now is paste this little number 6. This is just a wood piece. And I'm gonna have to be very careful with my spreading of glue on this one. Okay, just a little bit more up here. Like that. I knew that was going to happen, but luckily it landed face up. And we're going to go ahead and paste the 6 in this corner. I'm happy with that. I've never been to Capri before, although I would love to. The images and my friends have told me that it is such a beautiful location. So it's on the bucket list. I will get there one day. If I have this as a moving piece, my next plan was to put this summer state of mind. But where do I want that to sit? I think we'll go right there. But on the other side, we want to put this little saying that I cut out from a magazine that says cities, social and cultural fabric. So what we'll do is we'll line it up and we're going to paste this where we want it to sit because we care about how that looks from this side. And I think, do we want it higher? No, I want it in the water. Okay, so from about here. Just a thin strip of glue. Like that. And then we'll go ahead and put this piece right over the top. It will pull a little bit, but that's okay. So summer state of mind. And I just need to grab some wipes to clean this pooling. Perfect. And then when I flip it over, I'm gonna go ahead and just put some glue on this piece. It's very thin, so just the glue stick will be fine. Oh, stick into my finger. Okay. And from there, we're going to back this piece, cities, social and cultural fabric, and have that stick right there. Clean our fingers. Flip this back over. And then from there, I found this piece, but maybe I'll put it in that pocket too. So we've got her train ticket to where she was and then how she was going to get to Capri, like the location pickup for Capri. Now this pocket is going to sit like that. We've got this yellow note card, which should fit. Actually, no, with the glue it won't fit, like the gluing of the edges. So we'll go ahead and trim it a little bit. Just a little. 1, 2, done. And we'll go ahead and line it up a little bit on this side as well. 1, 2, now this card should fit in this pocket. Keyword is should. Will it fit? Okay, so we'll have that sitting in there like that. And then we'll go ahead and have this in there like that. And I also pulled this piece out that has nothing on the back. So she can write on that note piece and she can also write on that piece. But what I wanted is have a topper. And I've got this little piece of ribbon where I honestly cannot tell you where I've found it. But in my collection, I have so many things that I come across that surprise me. Who knows how long I've had them for or where I sourced them from. But we'll just put that in and go ahead and pull like this and just pull that as tight as we can. And that ties in the colors of this ticket here, her actual ticket. And whilst I'm here, let's just do those edges as well. To make it cohesive, pull this out, ink those edges. And I just use Vintage Photo. Distress Oxide from Tim Holtz as my only one in my collection, but I have no doubt I will expand that. But for the time being, this color really does do the job. And we'll chuck that in here. Again, this is a little bit more snug than I anticipated, despite cutting off those gussets. But we don't want it to go all the way down anyway because we want that height. Place that on an angle. Pull this taut, and we need a pair of scissors. Cut this on an angle. If I put it in first so I can see where it's going to sit. Like that. And we'll go one, and let's go a different direction for this one. 2, and that little bit peeks out, which is really cute at the very top. So how does that look when we put it back into our Postcard Travel Journal? Secure that ticket, and then we'll go ahead and put the postcard on this side, this piece here, and this piece. There. How do we feel about that? Have that secured there, and then what we can do is flip it, and you also see another picture of Capri. The yellow accents are laced throughout. We've also got that as a little peeking through there. I think that positioning was perfect, and the cutting down too. I really like the height of that. Okay, she can write on the back of this. The last thing I do want to do though, just to really tie everything together, is one quick go around. And I should have done this before I've popped it back into the journal, but we can always work around it. But just so you guys know what my intention is, and then I'll do that edge off camera, but I want you to get the full effect in the meantime. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I really do like that. I hope you guys have been able to see the process fully. Thank you all so much for watching, and like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.